Hi there, this is Cathryn Dall with Network in Action Eastside. Today I have Natalie Reber with Attain Housing joining me. Natalie, thank you so much for your time. I'm so excited to have you here with me today.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome. So I know as Executive Director of Attain Housing, you've had quite an interesting journey and come from a legal background. So I'd love to hear a little bit about your story and how you found your way to Attain.
Sure. I have been in the housing area for about 20 years. I started working with a nonprofit that provides sheltering services to adult homeless women. And I really just fell in love with the concept of being able to be with someone on their journey, taking them from really the most vulnerable time in their life to achieving stability. The best day at the shelter was the day when somebody would get their keys to their new apartment. It really was providing them a key to a new life. And just having that experience early in my career led me through that path, and to law school actually was through providing services. I really saw a need for me having more education, more knowledge, and really more power to be able to share with my clients and help advocate on behalf of them. So that's what led me to law school. In 2014, I finished, and then I came back to the housing community, and I found my way to Attain, or I should say they found me. I was part of their recruitment for this position. I was reached out by their recruiter, and I'm thrilled that they did. It was an excellent fit. It's a slightly bigger organization for me, which I really like. A fantastic staff. And we're providing two different programs. One is eviction prevention and one is affordable transitional housing. So I really feel like we're hitting the very complex issue of homelessness really from two different sides and making a huge difference by doing it that way.
That's wonderful. I love how your experience and really led you to that educational piece and how you can make an impact in the industry and truly what's so important to our communities. And I'm curious, tell me where Attain operates. Like obviously you're based out of Kirkland, but what areas do you serve throughout here?
Yeah, so we have our housing properties are all in Bellevue and Kirkland, and we chose those two areas because of their high performing school districts. We really want all families to have access to those school districts. And our eviction prevention programs we fund throughout all of East King County. So that includes all of the incorporated cities on the east side, Bellevue, Kirkland, Redmond, Sammamish, and the unincorporated areas as well.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Um,
So we've seen a real need throughout COVID and really even before then with lack of housing affordability for families, really just needing a little extra to get by maybe 1 month or for a few months. And rather than have them go through an eviction process, it makes so much more sense just to help keep them housed here in their home communities. And it helps the landlords as well not have to go through that very difficult and expensive process for them.
right. How do you get the word out about one, education is really key. And I often see, when these families are going through these challenging times, they're not always aware of the resources available to
Mhm.
them. So what is the best way for us and for you to really help get the word out if we do know someone who's in need and putting them in touch with the right people?
Yeah, I always say our website is a great first step. We have our application for assistance right there on the website. So that's just attainhousing.org. And for our housing programs, we mostly work through other provider networks. So we work with folks that are directly working with homeless families. And we're a part of the regional, what's called coordinated entry network. So all of the providers are connected to one another so that we're really minimizing the amount of time any families remain homeless.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time today. It's been a pleasure getting to know you and learning more about how Attain Housing is really impacting our local community and making a difference and truly changing lives, giving them the keys to new ones. So thank you for your time. And I'm excited to see the word spread here locally.
Thanks. Great to be here.
Take care.